Well, we're looking at my bed again because that means we got something that is to be talked about, or shown off rather. And do you remember when I talked about this thing? Brook Wingman XB2 converter? Yep, the controller that allows modern Xbox controllers to be used on older Xbox consoles. Yep, well guess what? There is a PlayStation variant to that. Because I have, for your excursion, we have the Wingman Converter P5. The Brook Wingman Converter P5, which means it's the converter for the PlayStation 5. Now I've been itching to get my hands on one of these because ever since getting this one, I've been interested in wanting to get one of these for the PS5 so I can make my Call of Duty Pro Controller, which is this one here, work with that. So this is what it looks like. So you got the box, so you got the thing, the thing in the box. It's got, shows off the receiver. The Wingman Converter is what allows you to make, you know, any controller work on any system. Well, depending on what ones are compatible. So it shows it's wireless controller. It works with wireless controllers in terms of vibration support. Wired and wireless Fire Stick and controller for PS5, PS4 and PC X import through X import. And yep, and on the back of it, it allows for Switch Pro, PS5, PS4, PS3, XB1, XB Elite Series 2, Fire Stick, wired and wireless, PS5, PS4, PC. Yep. And that's the name of the converter. Axis motion, turbo, macro, yep, you name it. It's all here. It's all name in the tail. Oh, so you wait. Oh, that's the way you're unboxing the thing. Oh well, you can just unwrap this thing, and here's the converter. Comes like this, and wow, and it's got what I assume is button to enable, oh, what was it, the device. And you got a whole bunch of stuff in here. You got stickers, I could care for that, and also, if you really care for it, a keychain. Oh wait. And also a way to allow it to connect it to the PS5. So I wonder if yes, that's cool. That's neat. So it's got the USB-C. And sure enough, yep, the receiver. and the descriptions of it in Japanese and what I assume is to be, I don't understand it. There's the English. Ah, it's the LED button, that's it. So this button here is the LED button, the LEDs, the LED light, and this plugs into either the port, whichever port you decide to plug it in. Move all this here aside, and just like everything else, you plug the controller, whichever controller you plug it in, into this thing. So I'll do it. Take my Call of Duty controller, see my Revolution Unlimited. Yep, plug it. Take this thing, plug it into this. And doesn't seem that it wants to go in. It seems to be very tight. Hang on. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so you gotta have two hands to be able to plug this sucker in. So that's where it goes. And yeah, and then you go to your PlayStation 5 system, plug it into one of the USB-C slots. So then it plugs into the USB-C, and then it goes. There it is. There it is. It's on. Now I'm going to be giving, and so that's entirely how you set up this device. Then you press the obviously the home button on the thing, and then you start, and then it will start to play. The controller will connect, and then you're ready to go. Then you're ready to play your PS5 games with the device. Now the device is compatible with, like I said, all your modern controllers, and it's converted to make any one of the controllers be recognized as a PS5 gamepad, DualSense gamepad, which is what I want to make this controller do, so I can use this for all my competitive games on the PS5 to have that competitive edge, especially for my first-person shooters I've been playing with the PS5 controller. So let's go to my PS5 and show you and toss in a game or two and see how this controller works with those games then. Alright, so we're here at the television with the device plugged in. So as you can see, we're here at the PS5. You can see right here it is plugged into the USB-C slot of one of my little things right here. So you plug the Brook Wingman Converter into the USB-C slot on your console. Right there. See that? There. Yeah, make sure it's plugged in there. And make sure the converter itself is also plugged into this thing. Yeah, so the USB-A then goes into the USB-C, and then I can plug in any controller, any wired or wireless controller into this thing. And there is where my controller is. So yep, it's all plugged in and all ready to go. And here's a game, and here is a PS5 game, and this is to confirm it. This is the PS5. This is a PlayStation 5 game. I'm showing Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, which is what my controller is. Yep, just confirming to show you. This is the Cold War controller, and we're playing it with Cold War. So let's go in. And now, here it is with the controller, just showing. It responds. It's responding. Yeah, so pretty much the buttons respond. The knifing, shooting, reloading, and crouching. Both on face buttons, and also with the macro buttons. Yep, all this is confirming that even the macro buttons are also working fantastically well. It's hard to play while filming this, but you're just gonna have to take my word that all this is responding pretty well. Yep, very responsive, and I'm not feeling like any kind of delay. I would pretty much assume that this is pretty much the same if I were like playing this on an actual PS5 controller. So I'm absolutely pleased that this is working pretty well. So there you go. Now you can make your PS4 or any of your Pro PS4 controllers work fine on a PlayStation 5 for all your competitive gaming without needing to fork up like 100 or 150 or 180 or 250 pounds worth of kit on a PlayStation 5 Pro controller. So this is responding very well and brilliantly, fantastically well, and I'm absolutely pleased this is working. Now I'm actually going to show off some actual gameplay with this thing to give you an idea how this thing is actually responding and functioning with this game. And I'm just going to try it with a bot match game on this to show off how brilliantly this thing functions. So let's see some gameplay then.
Team deathmatch. Spetsnaz, assert your dominance. We're pulling ahead.
Tango removed.
Lane available for tasking.
Pipeline commencing surveillance operation. Spy plane MTL 50%. Check. Priority tasking requested. Spy plane exiting AO.
Flamethrower ready.
Get an attack helicopter overhead.
Attack helicopter established on station. Working your practice. Fuel check 50. Confirm kill. 3 hostiles eliminated.
Enemy down. Target down.
Enemy removed.
Deploying jammer.
Damage. Attack helicopter FTL expended.
Straighten through, Strela. Straighten through.
Spy plane perimeter established, Angels 3. Spy plane 50%. Thanks for the work. Spy plane terminating overflight.
Flamethrower up and running.
Flamethrower available for use. Spy plane available for tasking. Attack helicopter is ready to deploy.
Driller 27 established above. Commencing hunt. Pressure above.
Deploying jammer.
Driller 27 with the kill. Mover down.
Spy plane perimeter established. Angels 8.
They're gone.
That's a kill.
Five lane, fuel check, 50%.
Kill him.
Upside down. Trailer 27 deconflicting.
Copy Trailer 27. Make us proud.
He appears KIA.
Confirm kill.
Spy plane RTB. Stay safe, comrades.
Enemy destroyed.
Flamethrower
Wasted.
available for use.
Enemy spy plane inbound.
They're dead.
Enemy spy plane inbound.
Bringing jammer online.
Spy plane standing by.
Flamethrower up and running. That spy plane above my location.
Spy plane established overhead. Spy plane MTL 50% check. Mission goals are in sight. Take the win.
Attack helicopter available for
Hostile
tasking.
spy plane established overhead. Priority tasking request received. Spy plane exiting AO.
Backup. Get an attack helicopter overhead.
Attack chopper commencing ground attack.
Move it here.
Two targets destroyed. Loyalty to the party, loyalty to the motherland. Victory.
Excellent work, my friends.
So here we are at my bed again after some gameplay, and here's my first impression thoughts of this device and how it works. Well, the Brook Wingman P5 functions. It works. What you get out of it is what works. You'll be able to plug in whatever modern controller you've got, albeit for the whether it's either the Nintendo Switch controller, an Xbox One or Series SX controller, or your PS4, which will force any one of those controllers to work with native PS5 games. I bought this thing just so I can be able to use this or any of my Pro controllers for the PS4 to work with native PlayStation 5 games. Because I've seen these Pro controllers for the PlayStation 5 go for like an excessive amount of money, like 150, 180, 200, 250-ish pounds, and yeah, I want cheaper alternatives, or just a way to be able to get my PS4 Pro controllers just to work on my PlayStation 5 to play for PS5 games. And yep, it works. It works. It's compatible with what native PS5 games you'll probably play it for. Just note that not everything will work 100%. Like any games that use like the touchpad or the light bar features, yeah, you have to either mess around with the controls on the app, on the customization app, or you have them realigned in a clever fashion to be able to get the touchpad or the motion controls to work. Otherwise just don't bother. But I think on a standard PS4 controller we'll be able to recognize a lot of the motion controls or light bar functionality just fine. Like just a standard DualShock 4 controller. Yeah. But if it's anything like, you know, one of these Pro controllers, yeah, they're not going to be able to do the job properly unless it's unless it's something you can customize in the app. But I've yet to try the app myself out. And you also gotta do the update on the you also gotta update the firmware on this thing. And I have looked online for the latest update, and yeah, and I downloaded that, and you can easily find that if you give that a quick Google search online, and yeah, and you'll instantly point you in the right direction of where you need to go to get the update to install on the Brook Wingman P5. And it will also give you a list of all the available controllers that it can work with. So yeah, so I'm very pleased with this controller and converter. I'm very pleased with this converter and that it's working with what I want. So I finally have my competitive controller for my competitive games, which is going to be handy for me so I can play on competitive level for most of my shooters. So yeah, that is going to do it for this video. So hope you all enjoyed it, and give it a comment, like and subscribe. Be sure to check out a lot of my other videos that are coming out in future. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.